Thank you very much for this opportunity to speak to you again about the proposed Dairy Prima Mineral Lead-Zinc Mine in North Sumatra. My name is Dr. Stephen H. Emerman. I have an MA in Geophysics from Princeton University and PhD in Geophysics from Cornell University. I have 31 years of experience teaching hydrology and geophysics, including teaching as a Fulbright professor in Ecuador and Nepal, and I have 70 peer-reviewed publications in these areas. I am now the owner of Malach Consulting, which specializes in evaluating the environmental impacts of mining for mining companies as well as governmental and non-governmental organizations. I have evaluated proposed and existing tailings dams in North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, and Oceania, and I have testified on tailings dams before the U.S. House of Representatives Subcommittee on Indigenous Peoples of the United States and the United Nations Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues. I am the chair of the Body of Knowledge Subcommittee for the U.S. Society on Dams and one of the authors of Safety First, Guidelines for Responsible Mine Tailings Management. In my previous presentation, I said that I am often asked, what is the worst mining project that I have ever reviewed? I said that it is difficult to answer that question because there are so many ways in which a mining project can go wrong. However, I said that I could say with confidence that I had never reviewed a proposed mining project that showed such callous disregard for human life as the proposed DPM mine. I have now reviewed the updated addendum to the environmental impact statement for the DPM mine. My previous evaluation of the proposed DPM mine has not changed. The updated addendum does not change any of the dangerous aspects of the mining project. The project would still permanently store 1.5 million metric tons of toxic mine tailings behind a 25-meter-high dam. There would still be numerous homes, churches, and mosques within 1,000 meters downstream of the tailings dam. The village of Parangil would still be 1,800 meters downstream from the tailings dam. The project would still be illegal in China, which prohibits construction of a tailings dam within 1,000 meters of a populated area. Although the mining company is Indonesian, it still has majority ownership by a Chinese state-owned company. It is still disturbing that a Chinese state-owned company could construct a mine in Indonesia that would be illegal in China. According to both international and Indonesian standards, if the failure of a dam could result in loss of life, the dam should be designed to withstand the probable maximum flood, which is the largest flood that is theoretically possible at a given location. The probable maximum flood is significantly rarer than even a 10,000-year flood, meaning that its annual probability of exceedance is significantly less than 0.01%. By contrast, the tailings dam for the DPM mine would still be designed to withstand only a 100-year flood, meaning that the probability of failure in any given year would be 1%. This translates into a probability of failure of 7.7% over the 8 years of operation of the mine. The probability of failure would be 39% over the next 50 years and 63% over the next 100 years. The updated addendum only clarifies how certain decisions were made, which only clarifies the dangerous nature of the decisions. The updated addendum clarifies that the estimation of the 100-year flood would be based not upon a storm with duration of 24 to 72 hours, which would be standard, but upon a rainy month with a return period of 100 years. The 24-hour storm with a return period of 100 years is a much more extreme event than a rainy month with a return period of 100 years. The updated addendum clarifies that, after the end of the mining project, toxic water will flow from the tailings pond into downstream waterways without treatment 15% of the time. Such a frequent flow of toxic water, which would be a permanent condition, would be unacceptable by any standard. The updated addendum clarifies that the tailings would be built out of waste rock that is non-acid generating. The evidence for the existence of such non-acid generating waste rock is based upon only 4 samples. By any standards, such a determination should require hundreds of samples. Based on the unacceptable risk of loss of human life and major damage to the environment, my recommendation is still to reject the proposal for the DPM mine. Thank you.